GasGas. That's what we're working on today. Hello my friends, and welcome to Tom's Tinkering and Adventures. Well, today I got a GasGas 300 two-stroke dirt bike in my shop. So GasGas is a Spanish company. I believe it means fast. But anyway, it's a Spanish company. They make dirt bikes, trials bikes, and recently I think KTM bought the company, but like I said, they're from Spain from what I understand. I'm sure someone's going to correct me. Let's take a quick look at the bike. It's a 300cc two-stroke, kind of an enduro style. It's got a headlight, kickstand, 18-inch rear wheel, tail light, license plate. So this is a guy I know, used to live here in San Diego. He moved out of the area to a different state, and he was looking at selling the bike, but the bike just really doesn't have a lot of value. So to him it was worth more to just keep it. So he found someone, another buddy here, who would store it for him, so when he came into town he'd have a motorcycle to ride. Great idea. So he comes down a couple times a year, they ride together. Last time they went out, the bike started to make some noises, was a little down on power, so wants me to pull the engine out, take a look at everything, fix whatever needs to be fixed. So I started this thing the other day, started right up, and I didn't ride it or anything, but it revved okay, but it definitely sounded like a box of rocks. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the engine. Two strokes, really nice, simple. So we just got to do the basic stuff here to get started. I'm going to remove the seat, going to remove the tank, going to drain the coolant, going to remove these radiators, which I just noticed. Let's see if we can see on the other side. It has these like original style hose clamps. I don't have a pliers to reinstall those, so I'm gonna have to get some new hose clamps for that. But we'll get all this stuff out of the way, remove the exhaust pipe and the carburetor, and then it ain't gonna be a whole lot more to get this engine out. About 30 minutes into it at this point, so I have the carburetor off, the exhaust pipe off, of course the tank and the seat. I've drained the coolant, and I've removed this upper coolant pipe right here. This was 2 bolts that attaches to the top of the cylinder head, and I've removed the lower radiator hose there on the water pump. Oh, and that's where you drain the coolant, by the way, right there, that screw. And I have removed the other one over here on this side. So now we are almost to the point of removing the engine. I've done everything I said I was going to do. So the last couple things we're going to need to do to get this engine out is take the chain off, and I'm going to remove this clutch slave cylinder. This has a hydraulic clutch, so that's probably just these 3 bolts here. What else electrical. There's some electrical right here, so I need to track that up, find out where I can unplug that. And I think the last thing that I need to do in order to get this engine out, besides of course removing the mount bolts, is probably going to have to take this brake lever off. Looks like that's going to interfere. Fortunately, these 2-stroke motors, wait, does this one? Oh yeah, this one does. Looks like it does go through the swing arm right there, so I thought that it didn't. So I guess that adds some additional fun. I'm gonna have to take these plastic frame protectors off of here and pull that swing arm mount bolt out. Hooray! Alright, I'm gonna get most of this stuff prepped up, and then we'll bring you on back. Alright, I think I got everything disconnected and removed that needs to be. I took out this upper mount bolt. There's a mount bolt right here and a mount bolt right under there. There you go. I got those out, and what I have done is I stuck a punch in here, kind of partially hold that side of the engine, and I got the swing arm pivot bolt pulled out. I actually pulled it all the way out and then I put it back in, so it's just kind of holding the swing arm right here. Now I might have to pull it out because sometimes when you take these engines out, the swing arm has to come kind of all the way out so you can move the engine. We'll see. And on this side I just stuck a random bolt in here to kind of keep the swing arm here. So let's see if we can get this engine pulled out of here. Get you in the stand, and hopefully I won't get myself in front of it. Sorry for all that. There we go. Alright, let's see what we can do. Theoretically, the back of the engine should be loose right now, so let's see if I can lift the back of it up. Maybe not quite. Okay, it's moving a little bit. And we'll pull that one out, and we'll see if I can rock the front of the engine backwards. There we go. Alright, so as I said, I think I'm going to have to pull these out and pull the swing arm out in order to get enough room to pull the engine back. It's a little bit closer. I rocked the engine back, pulled the swing arm. Honestly, I think I was probably incorrect on that. I don't think I really had to move the swing arm. I'll show you once I get this out of here, if I can, without blocking the entire camera. But it's close to coming out right now. Just has to decide which way it wants to go. And I thought it was going to want to come out on this side, but maybe it doesn't. Doesn't. I might have to either remove the spark plug up here or remove this coil. I'm going to take the spark plug off. Well, of course, I thought I had the video going, but I didn't. But you saw me struggling enough. Ended up, pulled the spark plug off, then took the coil off, and then we had enough room to rock it on out of here. So, oh, I also took off the exhaust, what do you call it, the exhaust port right there. So that gave like an inch and a half on the front of the engine. So engine is out. I'm going to button a few things up here to make this a rolling chassis. Maybe throw some of these items back on here, kind of get them out of my way. And we'll throw this up on the bench and take a quick look at it. Here's one of the nice things about a two-stroke engine is that you can take a pretty good look at the piston. And I'm trying to get you some good light here. I'm trying to shine right through the camera. What a clown. I need one of them ring lights, huh? Goes all the way around. But anyway, you get a pretty good look at the piston and get some ideas of what's going on inside of your engine. This one's got a little bit of scuffing on it, but it doesn't look terrible. But we won't know until we get the top end all apart. So I think instead of making one 50-minute to a hour and a half long video, I'm just going to end it here with the engine removal, and then we'll do an engine tear down and inspection, and then hopefully a rebuild and reinstall. We'll cross our fingers that it all goes that way. So that being said, if you enjoy my content, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and if you're not already a subscriber, please consider doing so. Thank you very much for watching. Get out there and find your adventure. Adios.